Hey, welcome, welcome. Are you here? Are you excited? You want to see the end of Dinocop? Or you want to just hang out with my voice? Either way, awesome. We're gonna beat it tonight. Well, I'm gonna beat it tonight. It won't be tonight when you see this, but we're gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it. It's gonna be done. We're gonna get to the end. I have a feeling that it is so close to the end, but we couldn't quite finish it on stream, so we're gonna do it here. We find the binoculars, and I need to... What am I doing? It's been a minute since I played. I know who I remember I suspect you, but I didn't find any evidence to point towards Jan, but I suspect Jan. Oh my gosh, what did I should have watched what I did before I turned the camera on. I should have watched a little bit to get back on track. Had to get the pickled chips. Got that. Let him out of the trunk. We gotta figure out who murdered... Now it's a whodunit. Who murdered Paco's brother? So let's run to it. Let's get into it. Maybe I need to talk to Carmen again. Yeah, let's go talk to Carmen. Let's pass some time until 8 o'clock and find Carmen in the dining room and see what Carmen has to say about the current situation. Okay, you're there. Carmen did say, yeah, she sits over here by herself. Ha! Why am I eating alone? I asked it. Oh. Alright, so that's the exact same conversation we had before. But I think I've been in every single room in the hotel now. God, this is endgame. We are in endgame. Alright, you're no good anymore. Maybe I should go talk to the random guy who was in the trunk. And that will jog the memory of what I gotta do next. Okay, random guy. Some guy in a trunk. For some reason. I can watch the security perimeter. I'm a strong guy. That's why they hired me, you know. Yep, that didn't get us anywhere. The hunt continues. Oh, the butcher isn't here anymore. Is he in his room from... Hey, maybe the butcher's in his room now, too. Just like Paco, because he doesn't have Paco to hang out with, perhaps? Hey, let's go back upstairs. Yeah, okay. Oh. Well, what if Okay, that didn't do a damn thing. So, is he just hanging out in his bed now all day? No. He goes in the convention hall at 10:30. Ooh, does he... hang out without Paco now, and maybe he has more... Why do I have a question mark? Has more of more dialogue. Probably more dialogue now that his friend isn't there. Or maybe he says the exact same thing he's always been saying, and it's not gonna get me anywhere again. There you are. Walking in by yourself. Alright, what do you have to say that you don't have a friend with you? Ah, did you betray... Oh, okay, we're gonna question him. Did you betray your best friend? I'm still trying to understand your motives, but I found a lot of shady stuff in your room. And now that Paco's brother disappeared, I'm starting to think you might be the key to my case. I thought I was stronger, that my business was my everything, that I would sell even my mother for it to reach new levels. But I'm not. I'm going crazy because of what I did. If I don't fall because of your investigation, my head will get the best of me. I advise you not to arrest me now, but it's not because I want to escape the consequences of my actions. It's because if you do, the people I worked with, they'll escape. And these people, they're evil. They can't escape. Who are you working with? Here's what I can tell you. If you want to get to the bottom of this, trust no one, except Paco. Paco is innocent. Carmen is also innocent. You're on the right path. Follow it. I did betray Paco. I sold his brother. Literally, I've been haunted by guilt ever since. Dude! Why did you sell him and to whom? Look, until your investigation is over, we need to act like this conversation never happened, or they'll kill us both. My investigation... It should be pretty damn close to over, but now I don't know where to go after this. What did I learn? What did I learn? Squat. Learn squat. Where do I have... Okay. Kroneger sold Paco's brother. But to who? Maybe I should go find Jan. I mean, that is my #1 suspect. It's gotta be... Where's that dude? Wait, what? Yeah, you. You are in the convention hall. Yeah, that's my suspect. Yeah, you got anything? I really admire what you do. Never mind. Who would buy Paco's brother? I already knew that. I've been on that show twice. And I've obviously never talked to him at this time of day. There you go. What the? Oh my gosh. Why is my... I forgot all my buttons. Les sujets à jour sur la viande. What? I accidentally just changed the language of my game to French. I got it. Oh my gosh, now I don't know how to change it back. English. There we go. That's why things were very strange. The subject today will be meat. Who should we eat? Who should we not? Got it. All right. Back on track. Right. Actually, do you have anything interesting to say? A weird, worn-out album over there. Could you tell me more about it? Oh. Oh my, you gotta listen to it. It's called Brain Back to Real Life. We don't know when it was recorded. It was discovered by paleontologists in Alaska. It's not a regular album. It's unique. It's an experience. It will literally change your worldview. Go grab those headphones and give it a listen right now. Okay. It sounds like Tangerine Dream. It's so unique. The musicians used ultrasound and other unconventional sounds to try to make listeners feel like they're back in the Jurassic era. Listening to it, you gain a deeper understanding of the dinosaur condition. I kind of like it. Okay, I have a new worldview. And there's still... You should learn more about the ethics of eating meat if you want to perform well during this debate. Okay, so if I learn one more thing about eating meat, I should do the debate and be better? To what end, though? Hold to inspect. Your brain soaks up the words of the book. Your knowledge about the ethics of meat consumption has improved. You learned a whole lot while exploring the convention hall. You feel ready for the TV debate. Well, fine. Let's do the damn debate and see if anything special happens when it comes to be our turn. My experience as an officer, yes, let's do this. I've learned a lot about eating meat. We're not going to say we should eat Kroneger this time because that was really messed up. Great, let's start. I hope this gets me somewhere in the main case. Hello, welcome. I'm your host. Yada yada yada. We need to eat brontosauruses because they're born broken and it's better for them. Yeah, whatever. What do I have to say? It's true when it comes to meat consumption, we should question the boundaries we take for granted. Aha! That's intelligent. That ain't dumb for a cop. Be good at debate. Yes, that is why the ethics of brontosaurus meat industry are bogus. They don't take into account the fact that for many brontosauruses, selling their offspring is the only way to make a living. We've already heard this. The world needs to be more open to the realities of running. Yeah, it's all true, and that is why the Progress Pro Party has developed a harm reduction program for the brontosaurus population. By giving brontosauruses the means to thrive in our society, no brontosaurus will be forced to be part of the meat industry. Every brontosaurus will face a hard yet deeply personal choice. Do they want to be part of the brontosaurus meat industry or not? Helping brontosauruses in such a way will be beneficial for the well-being of the population of our economy. Come on, your measures are not strong enough to ensure the safety of all brontosauruses. If they were, you wouldn't have enough meat to supply the market. You would never let that happen. This harm reduction program is a smokescreen. I'm sorry, but this is exactly why we can't negotiate with the API blob and people like Miss Babar. They say they're being ethical and all, and that they represent the sentiment of all brontosauruses, but don't be fooled. They're extremists motivated by an ideological agenda. Postmodern Marxist socialists who hate society and want everybody to live in extreme poverty. They're traitors. I know a lot of brontosauruses who don't think like them. Calm down, calm down. If you want to make such strong claims, you have to back them with facts, Kroninger. Speaking of which, we have someone here live from Texas. Please welcome our guest from somewhere else, because somewhere else someone might think something else. Michael Bebop, live from Texas. Hi, moderator. Thanks for inviting me to your show. What an honor. It's such an important television, man. A unique way to improve society with the power of dialogues and thought. We need more of it. I'm so glad you're giving me a chance to add my 2 cents to this deep and interesting debate. I'm one of those brontosauruses Kroninger is talking about. The I thought he was like swallowing the camera. The brontosaurus population needs to stop victimizing itself. The API blob, you have good intentions. I don't think you're Marxist traitors. But at some point, you stop being helpful. Brontosauruses have agency, man. We must not forget it. I work hard every day since my teenage years, and I became the most successful dinosaur video game developer of all time. The keyboard was too small for my hands. Looking at the computer monitor all day strained my long-ass neck. What I have to say to young brontosaurus kids watching this is, don't make excuses, man. I managed to create the Garbanzo series despite all the adversity, and it made me even stronger. I became a pioneer because I adapted. Do you know working through hard conditions rewires your brain and makes it stronger? Okay, but how did you eat or pay rent while you were creating your first game? His parents gave him a loan of $2 million and he flipped apartments in Los Angeles where he lived before moving his business to Texas. Please, don't talk over our guest from somewhere else. I had a small loan, but I made something out of it. Do you know how much I'm worth now? This $2 million is nothing compared to it. You guys are just losers. Oopsie, I think we're losing you, Michael Bebop, live from Texas. Thanks for being with us. So, we have the results of our polls here showing us what you think at home. 80% of the people watching agree with Michael Bebop that the API Blop is asking for too much. By the way, the Garbanzo franchise is awesome. 60% love Jan Zero's idea of a harm reduction program to help the brontosaurus population. The other 40% doesn't give a damn. They just want to enjoy the tasty meat. We also have some comments from the live feed. Good Day 420 says, at that point, I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Bebop ate brontosaurus meat for his birthday. Why did you put that one in? Anyway, that's all for today, folks. Thanks to all our guests for such a respectful and civilized debate. Together, we're stronger. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't think that got me anywhere. It was just a bunch of new. Alright, now we're lost again. Cool. Another totally normal day, right, officer? Yeah. Glue! That's right! We're looking for glue! Ah, yeah, I was running around looking for the smell of glue, or somebody That's exactly what I was doing. Oh my gosh, this took me way too long to remember. That is not the glue, right? That. Oh yes, that's the smell of your cologne. Yeah, glue. We're going across every room looking for glue. The smell of glue. Hopefully. Or did I already do that and it didn't get me anywhere? Let's get rid of this mold. Where's the... Ah. Sniff, 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 sniff. Oh, maybe I should go up right next to every single door. Can. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm getting distracted again by stupid things. No, chips. Actually, I might not even... Because I don't smell pizza until I open that door. And there's something here, but it doesn't point me anywhere. Is that a bug? Do I have a bug? What? Is that you? What was that sound for? What the hell? Can I run into this door and break it? No. Yay, another can. Okay, Steve was doing a thing. I needed binoculars. Listen, he's planning something. Maybe I'll just follow him? Yeah, watch you till your next move. Oh, wait, hold on. What did he say here? This convention, it's all glazing. Jan pretends, invites... Yes, okay. Invited me to sing, so he knows I hate this kind of event, won't help my career, and wants to help me depend and humiliate me, always needs to have the upper hand. Maybe it's time to stand up for myself, pull a stunt during my performance, yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna do me any good, but let's follow him after he gets done dancing and being drunk. Alright, that was helpful. So glad I... Oh, yeah. You're a yellow dinosaur. I thought it was green. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for, yellow. Guess I'll go back to... Where does Steve go? Alright, I gotta find Steve first thing in the morning. What I want is TV. 100 is my room. That is very deep noise. Maybe I can't go into these rooms because it's very, very late. I gotta wait till 6 p.m. or a.m. Wait till 6 a.m. And then we'll watch everybody come out of the rooms. I will never memorize which rooms they're coming out of, but I'll see them come out of their rooms. There's a weird humming over here. Hey, wait a second. Ah. That's his room. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I watched him go all the way up. Okay, that's Jan's room. I watched him talk to somebody about something out on the balcony. Okay, I can't get into your room. 6 o'clock. Anybody coming out of a door? NPC. Alright, Jan's. Can't talk to you. Bunch of NPCs. Well, Steve was really, really drunk. He probably won't get up for a really long time. All right, Steve. I'm watching you. Are you kidding me? Why can't I spy on him with my binoculars? Oh. Oh. Do I have to watch you manually? Until 1:30. Okay. Until 1:30, we're gonna watch Steve. I should pass the time to at least 1. Dinocop, a game of waiting. All right. He's not part of the debate, is he? No, he's not. Maybe he watches the debate, and that's where he is. Well, no, the debate isn't even going on. Oh, but you come over here and talk to Chan? They're really focused on the debate. There is no debate right now, Steve. So... that... oh my gosh. Okay, let's... can I spy on you until your next move? No. Okay, you are watching baseball at 6 p.m. So let's go into the dining room, wait till 6, and talk to him then. He's really close to Jan there. I got excited. Something would happen. Is he the one that's complaining about nobody knowing how baseball really is and they're all dumb? Or if he still talks like that? Yeah, following you, Steve. Actually, you're kind of... well, you're not really that yellow, though. It's kind of more of a peach. Pale yellow. Like you. I don't know how I'm gonna find a tattoo, though. Look at all them glued to the TV. They keep babbling about the same old stats, the trades, the rookie that will supposedly save their favorite team in 5 years. They think they know sport. They don't know anything about baseball. Can you know anything about baseball? If I spied on him. Okay, so it doesn't change anything. Okay. I'll watch you until your next move. Goes right to the bar. My destiny ruined. Another beer. Mr. Fuck Off, I think you've had enough for tonight. Alright. Watch you until your next move, and then you're gonna move to the inner courtyard and be really plastered there. Maybe I can talk you out of it. And okay, he seems to notice your presence and tempers his rant. Ah, and then I spied on him before, but Not with binoculars, maybe. I'm pretty sure I did with the newspaper. Gonna make, so humiliated, never get right back at him. And then he goes up there. No, okay, you're just a drunken mess. How long are you up there for? I'll just follow you when you get down. How about 3:30? Cool, let's go watch TV until 3, or play at the fireplace until 3. And now we wait. Again. Ah, movement. Here we go. All right. Get up. I couldn't get up. I couldn't move. I was scared. I was worried. Probably just going to his room. So I'll follow him to his room, and then I guess I'll wait there until I see him get out, and then we'll know exactly what he does all day. I got all the time in the world to just wait. What do you do late at night, Steve? Oh yeah, it's the party room. Late party. Well, you do have a room on the 2nd floor. $200. Got it. Now I'll wait again. For who knows how long. You won't, though. Okay. Okay. Is that... That's Steve! That's Steve making noise! Can I watch him from across the way? Okay. So that is something that happened. That must be the guitar I heard. Oh, I can't get into that room. Can I? No. Dang it, I don't know how I'm gonna watch him. Can I watch him playing guitar? I can't quite see him. What do I smell? Rat pee, whatever. I am genuinely lost. I have no idea what to do with this game. What is this? Wow, this person has the same tattoo as the tagger who made the very offensive tag targeting you. You deduct? He is the tagger. Let's see if we can get him to confess. That's a nice tattoo you got there. Thanks, I got it to piss off my mom. I have unresolved parental issues and I unconsciously structure all my life around them. Makes sense that you wake up at night and paint obscene messages on walls then. Okay, I'm caught. I feel bad, man. You complimented my tattoo and I wrote mean things about you on the wall over there and now everybody's laughing at you. I'm sorry, officer. I just wanted to be loved and be part of the gang. What gang? Ask him to apologize. I'm sorry, I swear. You shouldn't be sorry, man. Your graph is awesome. Bully a vandal. Yeah, don't let the cop intimidate you, other random guy at another table. But he complimented my tattoo. He's nice to me. Poser, that doesn't mean anything. He's still a pig. Oink, oink. Shut up, bootlicker. You feel bad for the kid. You ask him one last thing before leaving him alone. Clean up the graffiti and we're good, pal. Thank you, officer. I'll do that tonight when most people are in bed. I don't want to get beaten up for cleaning up my own graph. Awesome, we closed that case. You found the vandal who is in fact just an edgy dude. He's harmless and has agreed to fix the graffiti. Awesome. Now what? Players' names are written in small golden plates. You recognize one name, Jan Zero. You didn't know he was a baseball player. Okay. I already looked at that. Seems to have been damaged as if someone was torn what it was holding. Okay, so what does that have to do with anything? Jan used to play for the Big Birds. Awesome. Got it. Now I know a little bit more about Jan. Looking for clues. Clues. Maybe I have to please every mouse or rat? Is that the thing? I wonder if Steve was a Jan fan in baseball. No. I don't know what the hell I have left to do in this game. I haven't solved the case. I should have just arrested somebody a while ago and then I wouldn't be in this mess. Who cares who the true culprit is? Let's just arrest somebody. Can I find Crony here and just decide to arrest him now? Where is he chilling at this time? Why is there two? Okay, let's see if he's in the lounge by himself. He's not hanging out with Paco anymore. It just says corridor, so I guess that's where his room was. You! His eyes are empty, he doesn't even see you, he's totally out of it. I wonder if I was supposed to talk to Steve after I spied on him with the newspaper. I never did that, I got a check mark, and... Don't love Rockstar Dinosaur through his drunken haze. Who knows? No, never mind. You're not supposed to talk. It's gotta be something with Steve. There's more here. Never elected. Right back at him. So I heard him say that. People love baseball. Or, yeah, make him pay. If I wait till you go up top, maybe I can talk to him once he climbs the stage after spying on it, or reading what he has to say from his lips. Planning something. So, can I... You scream at him and get down, he might hurt himself, but he doesn't seem to hear you. You can't climb up there, but maybe some tool. Done that. Read his lips. Know he's gonna plan something. Don't know what the hell to do about it. We know he's gonna plan something. Hey, Chan, Steve's planning a thing. Can I talk to you about it? Yes. Do we have new words? How's your stay going? Got a nice clean little room. Get to enjoy the convention. What more could I ask? You wish that you could stay here and wander around forever, officer? You enjoy getting lost in your thoughts, in the corridors, and the conversations with strangers you're unsure you can fully trust? You think that's the epitome of life? Seems a bit grim to me, not gonna lie. Wish you more. That's not what I meant. I just worked in worse conditions. I always ask for more, officer. That didn't get us anywhere. Steve's planning a thing, Jan. Steve's planning a thing. Can I tell you all about it? He's planning a thing. Okay. after a little bit of research, it seems I may not have seen everything that I can find in here. Oh no, torn off. What was it holding? My god. There it is. A little voice in your head. Players' names are written on small golden plates. Someone wrote cheater over one of the players' names in red Sharpie. That's odd. You could ask baseball fans if they know the story of the cheating player. There it is. One of the Big Bird's championship trophies. One of the players' names have been vandalized. Someone wrote cheater over it in red Sharpie. Maybe you could ask baseball fans about this. I mean, it's so obvious now that I missed that, but I went through here a few times and I never once saw that stupid cheater symbol. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Hopefully the end. So I gotta wait for the baseball fans here in the diner. Hey, baseball fans. Hello, baseball connoisseurs. What a game, eh? It wasn't so good, Mr. Officer. Way too one-sided. Yeah, nothing to calculate, no complex maths, just a... It's weird. Falling star. Just a 13-0 win for the Twins, even though Machette sucked. Or Mache? Leave Mache alone! This is starting to sound like internalized dinophobia. Well, it looks like I'm uncovered. I don't know anything about baseball. But that's exactly why I need you, my friends. I have a question for you all. I was looking at the Monster of Wrath Big Birds Hall of Fame downstairs, and I noticed the championship trophy. The year the Big Birds won. It was the best year of my life. This is when I got hooked on baseball. Foosball Opus Sandro really made us dream. He got us all the way with his out-of-this-world knuckleball. It was the best knuckleball of all time. No human could throw a knuckleball like him. There aren't a lot of dino pitchers in the MLB. He could have become the first one. I got so sad when the truth came out. This cheater really tricked us. Cheater? So the foosball's name that was removed from the trophy, Foosball Opus Sandro? F off Steve, FOS. Oh! Yes, turns out he was on steroids. He got caught right before the MLB draft combine. Dumbass didn't realize humans had way stronger doping tests than the DVL. Nobody thought a dinosaur could be doping. That was something humans did, not dinosaurs. The DVL didn't even have an anti-doping protocol. That's why the foosballs' situation was so heartbreaking. Humans are so used to their favorite players cheating. For us, it jeopardized the whole legacy of the DVL. But no other dinos were caught for doping at the combine that year, which means that foosball was probably the only dope dino in the DVL. Shut up. Oh, yep. There's Steve. That's not happened. Nobody knows happened. Foosball. Wow, the old punk's still really pressed about this. Mr. Fuck Off, well, with all due respect, I understand your disappointment. Foosball's demise is one of the saddest moments of our dino history. We're not diminishing that by speaking about it candidly. You're really taking baseball too seriously. Our dino history is full of way sadder moments. Don't know shit. Baseball. Everybody thinks nobody. Wow, wow, wow. Are you hurt, Mr. Fuck Off? A clue. Fuck you all. Angry little rocker dino. FOS. It works. It was him. Well, that was weird. I don't know what his relationship to baseball is, but it seems complicated. I know. He spends a weird amount of time in the Hall of Fame. I heard a strange noise while he was there the other day. I went to check on him, but he had disappeared. It was eerie. Probably took something. There's something missing from that one trophy. What'd you drop here, bud? Piece of paper when he drunkenly fell down to the ground. It is a letter addressed to Carmen, the activist. It reads like this. Hey, Carmen, I've read your zines, and I must say I'm a big fan. I especially enjoyed If Our Meat Belongs on the Table, So Does Human Meat. And We the Predators. Let's grab a beer and discuss. Maybe we can screw up this convention together. Loving zines about eating human meat, wanting to mess up the convention? This smells bad. You should investigate Steve more closely. Yep. Steve wrote a suspicious letter addressed to Carmen in which he asked her if she wanted to mess up the convention with him. You heard more than enough suspicious stuff from Steve. You need to confront him when he gets sober. Initiate contact during the convention and see how he reacts. Okay. Now I feel like we're getting into endgame stuff here. Ooh, we're close. Ooh, we're so close. So I'll go take a nap, then we'll drink some coffee, and reconvene at Steve. Okay, got our coffee. Steve. Hello, Mr. Officer. Do you want an autograph? Which one? Let's ask about the discussion about the cheating player. I'm a Libra, Mr. Officer. I was born with a strong sense of justice, and when I'm drunk, it shows up even more. Foosball's story doesn't make sense, and I hate that his reputation was tarnished for something that doesn't make sense. He would have been drafted to the MLB because of his knuckleball. You don't have to be strong to throw a knuckleball, you have to develop a special technique that relies on finesse and precision. Why would Foosball use steroids then? It wouldn't have helped him improve his knuckleball. He had an awful batting average, teams knew that and didn't care about his hitting skills. That's why I think he was framed. Maybe some humans, oops. I feel like Foosball's story is a dinosaur rights issue, but now he's seen as a cheater and a pariah. Nobody knows where he is anymore. Maybe something tragic happened to him because of all this mess and nobody cares. What if he was the victim of a conspiracy? Alright, what about this letter? Stop playing the innocent washed-up artist, Steve. You dropped something very important in the kitchen. Maybe you shouldn't get that drunk with such big secrets to hide. You found the letter I wrote to Carmen, Mr. Officer? May I get it back? I don't feel like writing it all again. Cut the crap. You have some explaining to do. You love literature about eating human meat. Do you want to mess up this convention by bringing human meat to it? What? That's all a big misunderstanding, Mr. Officer. Carmen gave me her zines about the ethics of meat consumption when I visited her kiosk earlier. I read them and found her revolutionary spirit inspiring. She made me think of myself when I was younger. So I thought it'd be fun to talk to her. I'm a bit bored here, surrounded by so many corporate dinosaurs, and I had a feeling she was bored too. That's what I meant by messing up this convention. I feel like we were two outcasts who could have fun together. But now that we talk about it, maybe it was a bit cringe to word my invitation this way. Do young people talk like that? Ah, yes, I heard you talk about Jan. Heard you say real nasty things about Jan Zero. Sounds like you have a grudge against him and you want to make him pay. Maybe that's why you're interested in Carmen's expertise, because she could help you with your little plan. Officer, I've known Jan for years. We're childhood friends. When you've known someone for so long, it's normal to vent about them. They get on your nerves sometimes, you know? Jan and I, we're two hotheads. We say nasty things about each other, but I love him to death and he loves me. We're family. Steve, we need to have a serious conversation. Come on, Steve, let's get serious. I heard you talk about humiliating Chan because he kept humiliating you. At some point, you even said you'd do something so crazy during his show that he would never get elected because of it. I feel like you could be the key to my case after all. Mr. Officer, keep your voice down. You've got my attention, you got my attention. Whatever your case you're working on, I'm innocent, I promise you. I can explain. I'd stay in room 200. Come meet me tomorrow morning between 7 and 11:30. For my safety and support, we don't speak about this in public. Okay. Between 7 and 11:30. Go sleep, drink coffee, make it happen. Okay, Steve. Hello, Mr. Officer. Thanks for accepting my invitation. I promise to tell you nothing but the truth. Don't mind me playing guitar while we speak. Shredding banger solos helps me alleviate my stress. Okay. Why couldn't you speak in public? I hope you can keep a secret, Mr. Officer, because my safety depends on it. You're right. I don't consider Jan Zero a friend anymore. I despise him. But he's the only one who still books me for gigs. I'm like his little mascot or something. I depend on him to make a living. If he learned I hate him, I don't know how I'd make money anymore. Why are you stressed about this conversation? I'm an old punk. I never really trusted cops. Why do you hate Jan Zero so much? He wants so badly to become the first Dino elected official. He completely lost his mind. He only thinks of himself. I can't endorse him anymore. It's ironic because I'm stuck promoting his campaign. I guess that's why I feel so miserable and say those nasty things about him. Just today in the news, his party is again promoting a barbaric policy. Look at this newspaper over there. Today's newspaper, on its front page, an article about the Less Dino, Better Dino policy, which aims to control the number of dinosaur births based on family income. In the article, a member of the PPP, Jan Zero's party, presents this policy as the common sense solution to an important problem. We can't let dinosaurs reproduce recklessly. We need to help them plan the size of their family. LDBD aims to help the dino population. Most dinosaurs agree with our plan. Sure, some extremists claim this policy is a breach of dinosaurs' rights, but these extremists are just the dinosaur equivalent of the Kill All Dinosaurs party. Their maximalist positions aren't reasonable. They're harmful and divisive. If you don't vote for us, you're giving away your vote to the Kill All Dinosaurs party. And if you give away your vote to the Kill All Dinosaurs party, are you really a dinosaur? It looks like some notes were written on the page next to the article, in really fine prints. You can read them using your magnifying glass. On the page next to the article about LDBD is the sports section. Next to the baseball stats, Steve has written extensive notes about each team and player. He sure seems to love baseball. Ask him about it. Mr. Officer, don't touch that, please. I invited you in. Please respect my stuff. Okay. The notes in the newspaper. You love baseball? I'm surprised. The other night, you seemed annoyed by the fact that people were obsessed with baseball. Ugh, this is embarrassing. You caught me. I guess I'm kind of an asshole when it comes to baseball. It's my passion. I wish I'd become a baseball player. It's not baseball that I hate. It's that fans don't really understand it. I feel ridiculous for saying it out loud. I'm way too old to be such an elitist about a silly thing like baseball. I need therapy. But I don't have health insurance and I'm broke. Anyway, do you love baseball too? Do you want to see some cool memorabilia? Look at my drawers. This is a collection of old school baseball cards, more precisely of the 2047-2048 Monster of Wrath Big Birds. Use your magnifying glass to look at some of the cards individually. Okay. This is the baseball card of a player called Blabberjack Boat. Interesting names. Foosball Opus Sandro, the cheating player Steve gets really emotional about. This is a baseball card of Jan Zero. It's funny to see Jan Zero playing baseball. He looks different. He was a first baseman. Okay. Was Jan, he was a good baseball player? The cards are cool, huh? Jan, he was okay. He got drafted in the MLB, but it wasn't for his skills, really. His father was coaching the Big Birds when they won the championship, and he was really favoring Jan. He ended up being considered a key part of this team, even though he didn't do much. One scout got duped. The Montreal Expos drafted Jan in round 15. Jan never played a game with them, but now he can brag about being one of the first dinosaurs drafted in the MLB. I guess it's good for his political career. He always wanted to please humans. How do you know all of this? You were close to the team? Talking so much is making me thirsty. Could you grab me a soda in my mini fridge? Is this the mini fridge? Okay. Here you go. Ah, that's so refreshing. Powered by the delicious taste of the soda, saliva flows through Steve's mouth. The old punk is ready to continue our extensive conversation. Yeah, so I was really close to the Big Birds when they won the championship. I was almost part of the team. I was Jan's closest friend, so his father gave me a job as a water boy for the Birds. Jan was already a tough character. You know how, in a group, there's often a self-serving pseudo-leader everyone secretly dislikes, but nobody calls out for fear of becoming his scapegoat? That was Jan. One day you'd be in his doghouse, the next you'd be his closest ally, and vice versa. You'd never really understand what triggered the switch. So, when you were in his good graces, you'd cherish those moments even more. That's how he controlled most of the team. I've always been a bit naive, never chosen my friends wisely. That's why I'm stuck with an asshole like Jan now. Anyway, I got close to the other guys as well. That's why I get so emotional when people talk shit about foosball. I knew him. I don't think he was juicing. I'm pretty sure he was framed. Oh, so they weren't the same person. Someone didn't want him to become the first dinosaur drafted in the MLB. God knows why. Nobody knows what he's up to. It's like he vanished from the face of the earth. If you're right, that's a really sad story, Steve. I hope foosball's okay. He doesn't deserve to live in shame like that. Thanks for being open about this, Mr. Officer. Most people don't even want to hear my theory. They've been so wounded by foosball's supposed betrayal. They hate him. If you want, go check in my closet. I have a foosball jersey that you can take. I'm sure he'd love someone like you to have it. Are you sure? I'm flattered, but this feels like a really big gift. I'm sure. It makes me happy to know that someone else isn't ashamed to have it. Okay. What the? A golden baseball. Looks like a fancy decoration. Weird that Steve keeps it hidden in his closet. Steve is not paying attention. Yeah, I think that's for the trophy. Why does Steve keep the golden baseball hidden in his closet? Did he steal it from somewhere? Select the golden baseball in inventory to... Okay. Alright. Okay, so I got all this. The only logical next step is to put this baseball back in the trophy room. Then... I don't know. Hopefully something comes to me. Equip. And put back. It looks like the golden ball you found in Steve's drawer would fit perfectly in this golden glove. You want to put it in? Yes. Does it open a secret door? Why did... What? Okay. Just go with it. I don't know. What? What is this place? Oh, got some money. This is an eerie place. I don't like it. It's dark. It's scary. Someone's gonna catch me. I'm gonna be in big trouble. Do I have a warrant? Do I need a warrant? It's too dark. You can't see what this is. Alright, what if I use a flashlight? This is foosball opus. Okay, it is Steve. It's the first time you see a picture of him that big. You kind of feel like you've seen him before, like you know him. That face, isn't it? I guess you're starting to piece all this together, Mr. Officer. When I realized the golden ball went missing, I figured it was only a matter of time. Almost feels like a Freudian slip, me letting you dig through my closet. Maybe after our conversation, I wanted you to figure it out. Maybe I couldn't handle it anymore, feeling so alone, keeping my secret from the world. Only Jan knows the truth. He's the one who helped me forge my new identity. I'll bet you Jan's the one who framed him. Because he was jelly. It wasn't such a bad idea at first, becoming a punk musician. Cashing in on the widespread hate dinosaurs have for humans, I could gain the public attention I craved for. And that I wouldn't get as a baseball player. Now that my reputation was tarnished. But it didn't last. The act quickly got old. Why? People stopped seeing me as authentic. And they weren't wrong. At some point, I really did hate humans. I really did feel like eating them all, because I thought they were behind the conspiracy that prevented me from getting drafted. But my hate was only motivated by my own grievances. It was pretty shallow. I guess it stopped resonating with others quickly. That's why I got so interested by Carmen's zines. I felt I could learn from her how to channel my hate into a more collective thing. Anyway, I've never known for sure who didn't want me to get drafted. Was it humans because I was the best dinosaur player and they didn't want a dinosaur baseball star? Was it Chan because he was jealous? Was it both? It's a weird thing, suspecting one of your closest friends ruined your life. It's been years and I'm still so obsessed by the story. I don't know if I make sense anymore. I feel like my mind is fried. Chan, he seemed to be acting weirder and weirder. The rally to promote his campaign, his speech, my show, all of it was supposed to happen days ago. He keeps postponing the event. Why? Is he keeping me trapped here on purpose, like he wants to control me in some sadistic fantasy? He knows I hate conventions and hotels, but it can't be the only about me, can it? I'm not important enough. So if my feeling is right that he's being calculated, that he is postponing his event on purpose, he might be hiding something big. I realize I sound crazy, like a has-been who can't let go of the past, but I have 3 leads I feel I need to investigate. Someone like you could help me get to the bottom of them. If you help me, it turns out I'm wrong, at least I might untangle myself from the reins of my madness. And start doing better. Foosball, I'll help you out. Stop beating yourself up, Steve. I think you might be onto something. I'll help you. Are you serious? My God, thank you, Mr. Officer. I can't wait to show you what I found so far. My setup looks ridiculous, but bear with me. How did he have time to put all this in here? Holy crap. I know. Each one of these stations is linked to one of my leads. Go to each one to learn about each lead. I wonder if I have, like, everything else discovered so it won't be terribly long. I have a feeling Jan comes into my room when I'm not there. Nothing went missing, maybe an object or two moved, I can't say for sure. I drink a lot, my memory's awful, but I sense Jan's aura every night when I step back into my room 200. I asked Spip if he still had all the keys to my room, and he said yes, but I don't know if I trust him. You're a cop, maybe you can ask him to see the keys. Well, he doesn't really care that I'm a cop, but if I'm not asking for any keys, he might help me this time. He keeps a log of the keys behind his desk. Maybe there's a way you could reach it. I've already read that. All the spare keys to my room are still on the reception desk. I might be hallucinating. What a mess I've become. Look, what happened to you during that draft? It was traumatizing. It should make me paranoid too. Maybe you just need to talk to someone about it. I know you're broke, but I met a psychologist earlier who's also an activist for the API blob. Maybe he could hook you up with a deal on therapy sessions when you get out of here. That'd be great. Thank you for understanding, Mr. Officer. Okay, so that's not one. This one's pretty simple. I want to know how Jan speaks of me when he's around other people in a casual setting. I think he won't be able to refrain from being condescending. Find a moment when he's surrounded by a group, but not in front of a camera, and ask him about me. That's easy. During breakfast. Every night, Jan talks on the phone in his room. Those conversations seem intense, like he's arguing about something important. I tried listening through his door, but I can't figure out what he's saying. Maybe you'll find out I already did. Is postponing the speech until you finish your investigation for security reasons? Does it make sense to you? I guess rumors spread fast in such a small enclosed space, because I didn't talk to him about my case. He probably talked to Mark. During his call, Jan said Mark was crazy about his security perimeter. Maybe Mark got him scared. If that's the case, I guess postponing the speech for security reasons does make sense. Alright, so now I just need to, sleep and talk to him in the morning. Talk to Jan in the morning. That's our next step. Grab all this crap. Wait. Is he still eating breakfast? Oh, man. I might just barely be too late. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, I might make it. I might make it. Yes! This group is enjoying Tasty Crate. Yes. Join them. Ask about Steve. How's your stays so far, officer? What do you think of Steve? Steve, he's my oldest friend. I love him. Why do you ask? Isn't it annoying to carry your embarrassing has-been friend everywhere? What the hell is going on? You're far off, Mr. Officer. Steve didn't have an easy life. As time goes by, we change. And Steve, he's known for a role that he's outgrown. A lot of people think you're a poser when you evolve. They don't trust you anymore. But there's a difference between grifting and what happened to Steve. It's sad for him that he still has to sing songs he doesn't believe in to make a living. But there's something beautiful in how his rage became something else as he matured. I admire him for that. It inspires me in my political journey. I bring him on my campaign for one reason, to show people that you can grow and become something you never expected to be. Well, it's really nice what you say, but let's be real. He's your friend and you're giving him a gig because he's your friend, no? You may think so, but that's not the case. I wouldn't give a job to my friend if I didn't believe my friend was the best for that job. Well, I had some nice things to say. So, you used to play baseball? I wasn't that good. I got drafted but didn't play a game in the MLB. My career was short-lived, officer. You're probably too young to have heard of me playing. Who's that cheating player who won the DBL championship with? Ah, that's a very upsetting story, officer. I don't really feel like getting into it this morning. I'm sorry. Okay. So, let's go back and talk to Steve. He had nothing but nice things to say about you, Steve. Yes, open the door. It's weird because Steve hates hotels. How does he have a secret room in the basement of this hotel? Full of a bunch of crap. Oh, yeah, I gotta go to the right station. Oh, that's done. That's done. This one. He said that he admires me and that I inspire him? That's surprising. When I talk to him, I feel like I have to walk on eggshells. All my leads went nowhere. I guess our little investigation just confirms that I'm going crazy. Did you ever ask Chance straight up if he was the one who drugged you? It'd be too hard, too emotional. Every time I see him in person, it's like something inside me calms down. I'm like, this guy can't be the evil monster I think he is. I start thinking he's not that bad after all until he does something messed up again. Anyway, if he knows something about the draft, he'll just deny it. He's a good liar. That's probably true. There's one thing we haven't tried. Maybe he does speak to you a certain way, but only you can see it because only you are yourself. We're both raptors of similar body types. What if I dressed up as you and went to speak to him in private? Maybe then I could feel what you feel when you're with him. You'd really take the time to do that, Mr. Officer? I feel like you wasted enough time with me already. I want to know more about this postponing thing. It's directly linked to my case. It will probably help me talk to him. That's really nice of you, Mr. Officer. Here are my clothes. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's dress up as Steve. Undercover. Oh, they're going the long way around, I guess. And he's at the convention hall now. I think. He'll never know the difference. What's up, Steve? You need to talk? My door is always open for you. Come grab a drink tonight. I'm super busy, but I have time between 9:30 p.m. and 1 a.m. Yeah, my nights are short these days. Campaigning is a lot. Alright, so we'll go talk to him in the evening. Around 9:30. Okay, so we'll drink coffee and then hang out by the fire. Okay, right around this corner. This could be it. Final room. It's open. Come on in. Dang, this is a nice room. Have a seat, Foozer. Don't mind the papers. That got loud. Don't mind the papers. I'm listening to you. I just have to check some details for my speech. Ask about the delays. Why do you care? It's not like you have to be somewhere else. You know I hate hotels. We all got to do things we hate from time to time. Anyway, you can't leave now, and it has nothing to do with me. A crazy cop is guarding security perimeter around the hotel like it's the only thing he has in his life. Nobody can get in or out. Wait, is this why you're postponing your event? Look, there's an investigation going on right now. I won't tell you all the details because I don't want you to alarm everyone by shouting them in every corridor when you get drunk later. But it's serious. I have to postpone my speech for security reasons. Please really keep this quiet. If you start gossiping about this, it could undermine the investigation. I'll be back. I need to use the restroom. Ooh. We're gonna start going through all your crap, bro. Yeah. Notes for his speech. You've never seen such poor handwriting. It's barely readable. You think you can make out the words safety and terrorism, but you're not sure. What is... Is this my glue? It looks different, though, doesn't it? There's a button hidden under there. Do you want it? Yes. Bow, bow! What? This room reeks of the same weird glue smell that was coming from the ghost cot. Okay, this is the glue. Oh, this is creepy music. White fabric similar to the one used to sew the glue ghost costume. Fabric glue. That's a bottle of Brachiosaurus Soul 5000, the product that was used to clean the inner courtyard foam. Oh, I thought this was Jan. I knew it was there. The fabric glue is used on this fancy suit, probably to adjust or repair it. More money? Money that smells the same as the money you found in Kroneger's room. Wait, there's more to see in this room. There is? See, that's why I'm not very good at this game. Because I keep missing things. Is this a key to Steve's room? A key to room 202, Carmen's room. Something's off here. You're starting to shake. You need to stay calm. Go back to your seat, wait for Jan to get out of the bathroom, and try to get out of here safely. Yeah, Jan's the one behind it all. Ugh, that was a good one. Much needed. Yeah. It's all Jan. He's behind everything. All right, Foozer, do you actually have something important to tell me? You look worried. What's up? It was you, right? Me? Jan? Yes, I was, and I am Jan, your oldest friend. I didn't change my name at 20 years old like you did. Are you back on drugs? You can't be on drugs during a performance, you know. You didn't want me to get drafted. I figured it out years ago. I'm just unsure when and where you slipped me the steroids. What? Oh my, Foozer, you're such a pathetic little bitch. You're still thinking about this? Nobody cares. It's irrelevant. I'm working on real shit now. Things that are going to change the course of history. It's not sports. Ugh, sometimes I forgot how dumb you are. Of course it was me. You weren't strong-willed enough to become the first dinosaur drafted in the MLB. Sure, you had the skills, but the character? You would have made a fool out of yourself. The first dinosaur player drafted in the MLB couldn't be a bust. I always thought it was an unsaid agreement we had. I saved you from becoming a joke. Are you delusional? I was a hero and suddenly everyone saw me as a cheater, a fraud. It felt like I personally betrayed each and every dinosaur. I became a joke because you stole this dream from me. I became a joke because you stole this dream from me. Look, Foozer, it was always gonna be me, not you. What are you talking about? We're not in competition. We both could have had great careers. You're naive, Foosball Opus Sandro. You don't understand the mechanics of this world. Leave it alone, I won. You need me. Everybody else thinks you're a clown. If you come out with your story, nobody will believe you. Foosball Opus Sandro is a cheater and a liar. Jan Zero is about to become the first elected dinosaur politician. We don't play in the same leagues. A sports metaphor. Your little brain can understand it, right? A sports metaphor, yeah. I'll leave you to your notes and your speech, Jan. Thank you for letting me in. Good boy, I knew you'd understand. Come back whenever you want, my door is always open to you. So who do I talk to now? I know Jan's it. Do I... Jan's father was the coach of the... Yep. Seems like Jan made the ghost costume. You found dirty money, Jan has the key. Go back to Steve's secret room to piece all the evidence. Oh, okay, perfect. I think first we're gonna change into our outfit, and then we will go close this damn long, convoluted case. What happened? You look like you've just seen a ghost. Steve, Jan did it. He doped you. Holy shit. All those years I thought I was crazy. Turns out I wasn't? That asshole stole more than half my life. Why did I trust my instincts? Deep down I knew it was him. How could I be this stupid? Don't blame yourself. It seems Jan is a particularly dangerous manipulator. I found evidence in his room. I think he's also behind Paco's brother's death. What are you talking about? Jan murdered someone? Who's Paco's brother? He was a chicken, but not a food chicken. He was supposed to arrive at the hotel at, I think, 6 p.m.? The day of my arrival. But he never made it past the security perimeter, and it wasn't because he got turned away, but because Mark killed him. Oh, do I get to put everything together now? So Jan didn't kill anyone. How was he involved? My case wasn't about a chicken at first. It was about human meat. We were patrolling in the car. Mark was bitching about people not wanting to work anymore. Then he made a degrading comment about a chick standing on the sidewalk. Oh my god, look at this hot chick. Maybe we can find a reason to arrest her. Then he received a radio message. The dispatcher informed us he received an anonymous call from the Cretaceous Hotel. The caller said there was a dinosaur convention happening there, and that a member brought human meat. He didn't identify himself. He said he was scared of getting caught and calling the police. Raymond, the vegetarian menace, saw a suspicious dinosaur using the inner courtyard phone around 10:30 a.m. He didn't recognize him, but I'm pretty sure Jan made the call. I found a bottle of Brachiosaurus Sol 5000 in his room, and the inner courtyard phone was sloppily wiped clean using this product. He knew that Paco's brother was on his way and that their plan could be put into action. But wait, the call was made before the murder? How does that make sense? It was a setup. They wanted to frame Carmen with possession of human meat by planting chicken meat in her room. If the meat was supposedly at the hotel before the murder, nobody would link Paco's brother's disappearance to this case. Plus, that gives him an alibi for Paco's brother's disappearance. They were at the hotel when it happened. That's not a really solid alibi for Mark. He was alone at the security perimeter. Mark didn't need a strong alibi. Higher ups in the precinct are probably in on this. For their plan to work, they needed Kronjaeger to sell Paco's brother to them. Yeah. He knew at what time Paco's brother was supposed to arrive. My guess, he sold that info to Jan and hoped the eventually getting a political favor from him. In his room, I found part of his business plan. It says he wants to make a deal with Jan to eliminate the useless regulations that control the Brontosaurus meat industry. Selling Paco's brother is a way for Kronjaeger to get closer to Jan. The dirty money they both had smelled the same. For sure, at one point, they made a deal. You could have caught the murderer. You were there and you were investigating. It's a big risk to commit a murder under the eyes of an investigator. They hired blank to take me out. Oh, yes. They hired a random guy disguised as a ghost to take me out. The ghost, who is basically a random guy under a sheet that Jan made into a really elaborated costume. Jan has always been a good seamstress. Their deal with that guy turned sour when he realized murder was involved. Mark locked him in the trunk of our police car, and I found him there not too long ago. He's currently guarding the security perimeter. After the murder, while I was still out, they planted the meat in Carmen's room. Even if human meat and chicken meat smell the same, it would have come out eventually that it wasn't human meat. They were hoping I would report my findings directly to Mark. He would have arrested Carmen on the spot and brought the meat directly to the police station. Maybe he expected to lose the meat afterward, or to falsify the lab report. They didn't expect me to show the bag to the maid before. Sophie has a secret lab hidden in the hotel. Turns out she's a self-taught scientist. She analyzed the meat and confirmed it was not human. Oof, you did an amazing job, detective work. You did amazing job, detective. What are Jan's motives, though? I understand the objectives of the police. They got a subversive figure behind bars, and by making Jan complicit, he's now under their grip. They can ask him for favors. But why would Jan put himself in such a vulnerable situation? He wants to spin the narrative about this in some way. His speech, he keeps postponing it until the case is over. He needs Carmen to be arrested before. Many dinosaurs don't like Jan because he collaborates with humans. Humans are afraid to vote for a dinosaur. Jan needs to revamp his image or there's no chance he'll get elected. I'm digging this. Carmen's supposed crime is a way to neutralize her activism and in his advantage. It will show the world that dinosaurs like her are too radical, that Jan is the voice of reason. Humans might say, I like dinosaurs like Jan Zero. They'll protect me against the other scary bad dinosaurs. And dinosaurs might go, I want to be seen as part of the good ones, like Jan. We gotta find a way to stop him. We can't go to the other cops. We can't risk leaving the hotel or Jan will notice something's off and call for backup. I'm surprised Mark hasn't ordered a raid of the hotel yet. He probably went into hiding because he failed to accomplish his part of the plan. How can we expose him to the public before they realize we're onto them? The place in the middle where we might join each other, but maybe not. Oh, the debate. What? It's live every day on TV, and it's filmed here at the hotel. Dinosaurs from all over the country watch it. He can hijack the set, use the show to call out Jan and his accomplices. If I do that, the moderator will just cut to a break and kick me out. That's what he does every time someone says something out of line. He only does that when people say something that can get him fined, like swearing or hate speech. Or if you're boring and don't make a good show. He loves when people make a good show. You showing Jan's true nature to everyone will make an amazing show. I guess it's not such a crazy idea. Jan won't be able to call for help while you're being filmed. If he tries anything after, the dinosaurs in the crowd will rise up and protect you long enough for you to escape. Take back your clothes and let's do this. You can keep the glasses and the wristband. I have spares. Expose Jan during filming the place in the middle where we might join, but maybe not. Oh, we put on our basic clothes again. You played a huge part in this. Don't let anyone tell you you're a useless has-been. Stop it, you're gonna make me cry. Alright, the final showdown. The final showdown's right around the corner. Okay, what time does that start? Moderator, where are you? Participating in the debate. The debate starts just after 2 o'clock. Okay. It's got 11 hours. So fitting during, would you like to participate? Yes, I want to participate. Let's do this. All right, cameras are on. We're gonna go through the same conversation until I get to say something again. Yep, everybody's watching. Hello. Razer, be nice. Yes, don't see naughty things. Go for it. You always start. I'd rather say something stupid than tear you to shreds in front of everyone. Ooh, the shade. All right, stay simple. I don't feel like it anymore. Please, time is running. All right. When it comes to nature against nurture, I think we dinosaurs do a pretty good job managing this dynamic, even though the context doesn't make it easy. Most of the time, we stay faithful to the most beautiful aspects of our nature. Well, yep. What a dork. Funny that this is your point of view, Kroniger. I guess being so deluded, yep. It's not really... Does API Blop ever talk about something other than brontosauruses? Obviously, we can't live like that. It seems a little different. About the same, but a little different. Totally agree, the affected populations. I want my turn. I don't like this arrogant woman. She thinks she's better than everyone. Puppets are PPP. They try to appease with buzzwords. Key to part of the campaign. So dinosaurs should vote for kill all dinosaurs. Don't you know any other trick, Jan? Dinosaurs should fight for the rights of all their peers. They should refuse to self-interest bargains with humans to serve their personal interests. Is there even a dinosaur left under these scales, Chan? Or are you fully out-blooded now? You never miss an occasion to show your true nature. Your values and pseudo-ethics aren't helpful. Too idealistic. I don't care about the work of human counterparts to gain respect. I expect it. But I find it sad that someone who dedicates their life to fighting for dinosaur rights is acting in such a destructive way for us. It often feels like your main enemy when I'm just a dinosaur who has different ways of achieving the same goals you aim for. Mr. Officer, what do you think? Nature versus nurture, I'm Dinocop. I embody this duality. This is a boring target. Carmen is right about Chan, and it's even worse than you think. No disrespect to you, moderator, but I'm going to bit off topic. Even though now that I think of it, this might have something to do with our debate. Jan Zero is not who he claims to be. I have proof that he is dangerous, self-serving Psittacosaurus. What? I thought cops loved Jan Zero. I was first called here to investigate reports of human meat found at the convention. Ooh, someone brought human meat here? Little did I know I was about to uncover an elaborate scheme devised in unison by Jan Zero and the police department of our town. Their goal, target an important activist of the dinosaur rights movement to neutralize her and gain political advantages. Is this turning into one of our most iconic episodes? Did you eat a mushroom that makes people act weird, Mr. Officer? This is foolish. What are you talking about? There was never any human meat in this hotel. Agents in the police force conspired with Jan Zero, with the help of Kroniger the Butcher, to kill a not-food chicken and plant his body in Carmen's room to pass it off as human meat and then frame her with possession of human meat. They wanted to arrest her to discredit and destroy her. Jan was going to spin this whole thing to burnish his image as the rational, no-bullshit dinosaur, who fights for our rights in a good way, not in extreme, violent, divisive ways like Carmen. He did all this to promote his campaign. Whoa! Could he talk more slowly? I'm not sure I understand everything. I don't care about politics, but this sounds intriguing. Moderator, this is turning into straight-up defamation. Allowing this on your show could get you in legal troubles. I mean, if he has proof, this is not defamation. This is such good TV, my dad would be so proud. Well, show your proof then, officer. Show the proof. Show the proof. Oh, great. Oh, crap. What is going on now? We got the police. Police. This is a peaceful event. Get out of here, pigs. They're gonna hijack the set. Free speech. Brandon or Steve or some other cop, they all look the same. Sorry, everyone. We don't want to be disrespectful by showing up to your event. We're not here to cause trouble. We have no clue what you guys are talking about. It looks like we're interrupting something important. It's a sad coincidence. We're here because some of the guests of this beautiful hotel, which doesn't smell like lizard piss, complained to our great colleague, Mark, who isn't a loser who lost his patrol car keys while on duty, that our other colleague, Dinocop, was breaking into their room. Fake news. Let Dinocop speak. We got a warrant and we looked at some camera footage. They got a warrant? That's why it took a while for Mark to come back with help. What we discovered saddened us. We really trusted Dinocop. I guess we were naive. We'll hand some footage to the camera dino over there, and with your permission, moderator, we'd like to air it now. This is my duty as a member of the media, to let the public see the whole picture. Go ahead. Oh my god, the ratings of this episode will be crazy! Oh, really? That doesn't prove anything. Why did he go in that room? It's not his room. Oh, and I'm taking all the money. That's my coin. I threw it in this random spot for good luck and wished that my daughter would go into labor safely. How dare you take it? Oh, ruining my good... Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed any money. I wonder if it'd make a difference. Dinocop, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm sorry, I had to do these sketchy things to uncover the truth. Kroninger knows that what I'm saying is true. He regrets being part of this plan and will cooperate when he corroborate what I'm saying. Right, Kroninger? Don't put me on the spot. Come on, Kroninger, don't be scared. Tell the truth. It will alleviate your guilt. Huh? Who's that guy? I have no clue what he's talking about. Weak, dude. Kroninger sold Paco's brother to Chan, and now he feels guilty. He's scared Chan might hurt him if he speaks out. Dinocop is crazy. I never said that. I never said that, Chan. I'm not scared of you. I like all the deals we made, which never included selling the arrival time of a non-food chicken to you so you could kill him for some meat. You're a great deal partner. Thank you, Kroninger. I think it's clear what is going on. Dinocop knew his colleagues were about to come and get him, and in an ultimate move to save his ass, he's trying to frame me for his crimes. Again, we have no clue what you're talking about. It seems like dinosaur stuff that we can't understand. We respect dinosaur stuff. It's great. It's your stuff. Here's what we can explain to you about Dinocop's actions. We have reasons to believe Dinocop worked in conjunction with Carmen Babar to carry out a terrorist attack during Chan Zero's speech later during the convention. They brought you and me to the hotel, and we're not sure yet what they were planning to do with it, but it's probably nothing good. For your safety, we're now going to proceed to Dinocop's and Carmen's arrest. The rest of the convention will go on as planned. You can now rest assured that you're all safe in here. This is a bunch of BS. This is all too much for me. I'm getting out of here. Let Dinocop show us proof. You terrorist apologist. Dinocop must be silenced. He's a traitor to our case. You're calling me a terrorist apologist? Calm down, everyone. F you, moderator. We're all feeling strong emotions right now. You're not my mom, moderator. I love terrorists. Oh, boy. That's all for today, folks. You just witnessed something weird but important. I'm sure we'll have the occasion to unpack this during the next few days. Until then, take care of yourself. Feel your emotions. We'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of The Place in the Middle, where we might join each other, but maybe not. Well, this is no good. What a crappy ending. I wonder if I could have done something different. I got a bad ending. Oh. It's gotta be a bad ending, right? There's gotta be multiple endings. Maybe I missed something important. The bad guys won today. Oh. Paco's no friend no more. Yeah, there's gotta be more I could have done. There's different choices to be made. Oh, man. Oh, that's crappy. That's crappy. Oh, no. My friends, the dinos gathered with me here at the Cretaceous Hotel, and all the living beings listening at home, at work, or wherever you are. I stand here before you for what was supposed to be an important yet more formal speech than the one I'm about to deliver. Today, right here, between these walls, something happened that gives another dimension to my presence on this stage. A lot of you may wonder why I kept delaying this event, and even though during the time I was waiting in my room for my team to give me the green light, all I wanted was to scream and tell you all, we won't back down, we will win. I had no choice but to keep my mouth shut for a little bit. I had to preserve... I had to preserve everyone's safety. A few days ago, I was informed by law enforcement officials that nefarious individuals were planning to disturb our Great Dinosaurs Rights Convention. They brought human meat to the hotel, and we have reasons to believe they plan to plant disguised devices on and around this stage to attack us while the meat would fall on me and on you in the crowd as I was talking. Why did they plan this terrorist attack? Well, I'm sure most of you get a grasp of the situation. These individuals think I'm a traitor because I'm the first dinosaur candidate for a traditional human-led political party. They wished I didn't work with humans, that I didn't help a human party get into power. To these people, I ask this simple question: what are you doing to build a better world? It's true that humans have wronged us many times and on multiple levels, and that a lot of them continue to do so. We just have to think of the dangerous people of the Kill All Dinosaurs party. We can't even begin to imagine an end to their intolerance. But that's exactly why I consider that what I do is so important. Collaboration between humans and dinosaurs is essential to the well-being of all. Now is not the time for terror. Now is not the time to panic. Now is the time for reparation for dialogues. What happened here today belongs to the old world, the one in which dinosaurs act in ways that fuels the hate of the Kill All Dinosaurs party. Even my childhood friend Steve doesn't want to eat all humans anymore. In the new world, we live alongside humans. We work together, we enjoy baseball, we share the streets. Because deep down, we dinosaurs know that humans have wronged us, but we give them another chance. We trust them again. After all, they gave us the greatest gift you can give to a being you love, a second chance at life. That's still really, really crappy. You bad guy. Damn. Or is it not over yet? Is there more? This is metaphoric, to say the least. Keeping us locked with the garbage until they send us to jail. Oh, we're locked. We're still... Okay. I appreciate your efforts and all, but you really thought that it was going to work, calling them out on the place in the middle where we might join each other, but maybe not? You got a lot to learn. If we end up in the same prison, I'll teach you about their ways. Won't be much value. They'll keep us in there forever. But hey, maybe this knowledge will serve you during your next life. Do you believe in reincarnation? Myself, I don't know. I never took the time to think about the spiritual stuff. I mostly dedicated my life to our materialistic concerns. Oh my gosh, Carmen, who cares? I got us in there, I'll get us out. You didn't get us in there, you did your best, honestly. There's no way we can get out unless someone comes and helps us. Maybe Bert will try something. I'm sure there's a way out. Okay, I'm gonna find our way out. Oh, we're in the... okay. We're in the janitor's closet with our little garbage buddy. Maybe if we give him enough food, he'll help us out. I think, maybe, perhaps. There's a lot of trash down here, not properly thrown away. But it might work out. Or maybe, I forgot its name. I think it had a Y in it and ended with an E. You know, the Y with the E sound. I think that's it for trash. Hey, buddy. Skunky. Skunky. Great, my room is infested with rats. Come on, Skunky. I thought we were friends. Some assholes locked us in here. We're sorry to bother you. I'm not talking about you, dear stranger, and Dino whose name is its job. There's literally a new rat hole in here. Anyway, what do you mean some assholes locked you in here? They arrested us because we were about to thwart their elaborated conspiracy. Sorry about that, guys, but while you're here, can you help me get rid of the rats? Okay. Let's see, what do you like? Hopefully we have something at a rat hole. Are your rodent friends going to save you once again? I have not been doing a lot with the rats, so maybe not. Plunge? Whoops, how do I... Alright, I don't know how to... I forgot how to plunge. Oh. Oh, are these the same rats that like the chips? Hey, yeah, okay. Yo, my dude, why are you so cool? Why are you so nice? We're trapped here. You're our only hope. A rat is your only hope? You must be in deep trouble, man. Let's hope I find something to help you in the walls. Give me a minute. Find something that looks interesting, bring it out. In the walls, I found nothing. You're doomed. What? This is pretty anticlimactic ending to such a good game, but nobody can say it's unrealistic. Fourth wall there. What do you mean, a game? Life is a game. No. We're gonna be stuck in here together. Please shut up with your pseudo-philosophical bullcrap. Go back into your hole if you don't like it. All hope is lost, I guess. I'll feed Skunky myself. I guess I'll just feed myself to Skunky. You're not a cop anymore, so won't have you. She won't have you. You're not trash. Ha! Wait. I have one more thing to tell you. In the walls, I found the janitor's key that I took from him someday when he was trying to exterminate me and he failed. What a trickster rat. Oh man. You should have seen your faces. You thought you were doomed. Alright, thanks for that, rat. Gosh, you're such an asshole. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. That was funny. I'll give you one more tip so you forgive me. The hotel is infested with cops. It won't be easy for you to escape, even with this key. But you, Dinocop, you can smell their dangerous presence. Doing so will help you see them before they see you. Alright, going back in the walls. Good luck. A new danger scent. Is this gonna be like the one time I'm gonna get a lot of derps in this game? I love rats, man. Their soul is so pure. What? This one was a total jerk. He almost gave me a heart attack. Stop being so dramatic. You just didn't take life too seriously. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's make these assholes pay. There's a guard right in front of our door. We can't just open it. I'll lure him close. Then, when he's there, open the door hard to smash it in his face. What if he's a Pachycephalosaurus? If he's a Pachycephalosaurus, you'll have your sweet words and your burgundy sweater to seduce him into letting us go. Right. Hey man, I know you can't do anything for us, but what's the score of the baseball game? Let me check. The guard at the door. Hopefully he's not a Pachycephalosaurus. The Twins are leading the Diamondbacks 8-0. Ooh, even with Bichette, who can't hit for his life, the Twins are destroying the Diamondbacks. Well, you know, hitting is not Machette's role. He's a character player. I love character players. I kind of recognize myself in them. Grit over the skills, putting the team first. Character players are a bit like terrorists. I never thought of that. Except you don't put the team first, you put terror. Let's not talk politics. I don't want us to fight. Let's stick to baseball. I wish Foosball Opus Sandro hadn't been a cheater. I couldn't agree more. You got him good, the poor kid. So it wasn't a cop, it was just a guard? Not a Pachycephalosaurus, a real mushy head. Kind of feel bad for him, we were starting to bond. Come on, it's too early to go full-blown Stockholm Syndrome. Let's stay discreet. The rat said there are other guards all around the hotel. Let me hop on your back, we'll be less likely to get busted that way. Yeah, okay. What do you got here? He's gonna be fine tomorrow. Right? Right? So what, should I... Oh, that's cool! Okay, so... I don't think there's a way out this way. What's happening with the graphics there? Note. Maybe I can sneak by him and go up the stairs. Okay, everything's locked. Just gotta be very sneaky careful here. I think? Is he facing my... Oh, good. He's facing the other direction. All right. Maybe their eyesight isn't that good. They're focused on the game. We got couches to hide behind. Perfect. Okay. Don't look up the stairs. He can definitely see me if he looked. There's a lot of cops around here. I wonder if they're gonna make me do something ridiculous, like sneak up and all the way around. Oh my gosh! Obviously, we can't simply get out by the main entrance. Let's try to reach the balcony. We'll have a better view of the hotel from there. It'll help us plan our escape. Yeah, great. So I need you... How do we get to the balcony, though? Nice, nice. I accidentally ran into the stairs. They're chasing me. Did I win? Wait, what? Well, let's use your binoculars to see what's going on downstairs before we make our next move. All right. That was a little minor derp. Oh, but we got the... Nice, it saved us here. But I used to be mad they built a statue of Marshall the Raptor instead of a statue of me. This little case opened my eyes, now I understand. The statue, it's big, it's opulent. Opulent? Maybe we can use it to our advantage. Okay. Is there anything else I should look at since I'm here? Ah. Corruption. Thank you so much for stopping this unwarranted attack on my person. Over the years, the other guy from the PPP. Over the years, the police really did become Dinosaur's friend. We respect dinosaur stuff, and we love it when dinosaur stuff respects us back. You know what I mean, Jan? I sure do. Jan, the polls we conducted just came out. 73% of humans have more sympathy for you today than they did before your speech. Regarding the dinosaur population, your approval ratings are more stable than we expected. But we'll get there. Imagine if Mark had completely fumbled the bag. Your approval ratings would be in the gutter. My approval ratings weren't that bad to begin with. Mark, you fucking suck. Or what? Your ratings were never great, Jan. Mark, you got scared of Dinocop's big teeth? Good one, Jan. Wonder if you're starting to have second thoughts. Downtown, a lot of dinosaurs are protesting Dinocop's and Carmen's arrest. Did we make a mistake? You gotta understand the psychology of the masses, Kroneger. Dinocop's and Carmen's actions created a division among subversive dino organizations that are working against us. This division is good for us. I miss Paco. What? Jan, you got the other towns to win over. Let's not waste any more time here. After this delicious brontosaurus steak, we'll hit the road. Yep, corruption indeed. I don't know if there's any... Oh, what's this? Okay, I guess there's a little bit. There's Bert! He's so loyal. He won't leave until he finds a way to get me out. Let's go talk to him. In his room, he keeps stuff that will be useful for our escape. He's on the move. Looks like he's heading toward the convention hall. Quick, let's get to him. I wonder if I really have to sneak. Okay, once that guy... He's gonna go all the way around, and then I'll be good. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not good. How else can I get to the convention hall? This place is locked off. Ah, but this is not. Okay. All right. Maybe... Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's so many cops in between me and Bert. What is Bert doing at Razer Records? He's probably looking for some sick beats to enjoy. We need to head over there. There are cops all over the convention hall. The closing party just ended. Let's be careful and not knock any bottles over. It could warrant us unwanted attention, so we gotta be quiet. Not hit anything that would make noise. So we can't move too quickly. Oh, he was questioning what he may have seen. Oh, okay, cool, we can hide. Awesome, awesome. So now that he's distracted, we go over here. Does that guy move back and forth? I thought I saw him walking over there when I first got here. Maybe not. Maybe they stay right there, distracted. Man, they gotta move really close to those guys. I don't like it. Alright, they're very distracted. Perfect. Doing good. We're doing alright. Who'd have thunk this would turn into a stealth game? Watching TV. Awesome. Okay, I'm liking it, Bert! Hey! Psst, Bert! Oh my! You got out? How? Don't answer. Stay silent. I'm so happy. I don't show my happiness. I keep staring in front of me at this useless convention, devoid of it all. I act as if my friend and the guy who betrayed me, but who turned out to be cool in the end, didn't just show up. We must not draw attention. There are visitors coming. Hide under the table. What is it that you sell, young man, and why should I buy it? I'm not selling anything. I'm here as a member of the RDM. The RDM? Aren't you guys extremists? Well, honestly, honey, stop talking to the RDM. They have ties to those terrorists they just arrested on TV. What? I can't believe you have the guts to still show your face in public after what just happened. You should be ashamed. Sir, I'm just here to discuss and share ideas. Nasty ideas. Dad, he's just an idealistic kid who will calm down when he turns 30, like all of us, if he doesn't end up in prison before. Cut him some slack. Okay, let's go talk about why we absolutely need to cut taxes for the ultra-rich with the other guy from the PPP over there. I'm not ultra-rich, but I think this is a really good thing for some reason. Huh? They're gone. Ador the Bartosaur is watching me, but there's nothing to worry about. She's so drunk she's on the verge of losing touch with reality. What can I do for you? Create a diversion? I don't care if I get arrested so you guys can escape. Don't get arrested. We don't need anyone else to get in trouble. We just have to get to your room to grab your special stuff. Ooh. Ha! You got good friends, you know. Good friends who already thought about using my special stuff to help you guys out. I'm down here while the API Blop are up in their room. Wait, watch out. Another rando wants to talk. Tell me something. What's up, rando? Debatable debater who doesn't say hi before starting debating. Huh? You really believe a dinoless society is possible? Huh? Huh? That's why humans don't respect us? Huh? Because we don't work enough? Huh? You make good points. You should try to get on the place in the middle where we might join each other, but maybe not. Huh? I got you, right? Huh? You had never heard those deep arguments. Huh? Huh? It's true. I deserve a spot on the place in the middle where we might meet each other, but maybe not. Huh? I'll go ask the moderate moderator. Huh? Huh? Go to hell, stupid dinolist. Huh? I owned you. Huh? Padam padam. Would be proud of me. Huh? He's gone. As I was saying, I'm down here while the API Blop are up in their room working on a special device to help you out. We take turns scanning the convention hall so we don't get caught by the cops. You guys are real warriors. I love you so much. Join them up there. I'll follow you. We'll figure out a new plan. So, do you think I could go up this way, or do I gotta go all the way back around the way I came? Alright, these guys are gone. Nice, nice. And then stairs are over here. Really? Really? Okay, I guess I gotta go to the other stairs. Watching you with my nose. All right, so far so good. Oh. was close. Uh-oh. 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 I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, we're okay. We're good. We're good. Do I have to do the okay. I shouldn't have to get the password anymore, right? Good job, guys. It's all set. Just put the powder in that compartment and we're good to go. We could have saved some time, you know. We could have used my knife. I would have killed them all the guard. Whoa. It's like you guys don't believe me when I say I'm really good at cold-blooded killer. I'd love it if you showed more confidence in my skills. Raymond, we know you're an amazing cold-blooded killer. It's just we don't really need to kill the guards. We mostly need to get our friends out of their cell. You guys are big. You could smash the door open. Not quickly enough, we'd get caught. I'd kill the cops who'd come down to arrest you. Raymond, come on. We're outnumbered. Nobody could knife their way out of this. See, you don't believe in me. I'm a special killer. How can I feel good about myself if even my friends don't see it? Ah, humans. They always find a way to make things about themselves. What are you guys cooking up in here? Carmen! You got out? How? A rat helped us. A rat? We'll tell you all about it once we're out of this mess, okay? For now, let's focus. What are you guys up to? As you can see, we are making a bomb! Whoa, guys. Whoa. To blow up the door for the janitor's room. Okay, that's okay. And save you. That's really nice, but didn't you guys think about the fact you would have blown your faces off in the process? It's a really small room. That's a good point. See, my knife was the best option. I knew it. Shut up, Raymond. Anyway, let's not waste time talking about how you almost just killed us. Good thing you made this bomb because we need it. Are you gonna blow up Jan Zero? No, we're gonna create a diversion. There are a lot of cops in the front of the hotel. We'll never be able to escape if we don't get that out of there. We will use your bomb to blow up the firefighter statue in the garden. The cops will all run back to the garden and see what happened. That'll clear the driveway. We will sneak to the front door and escape with Dinocop's old patrol car. He has the key. Hand over the bomb and go wait for us in front. Can't we come blow up the statue with you? No, you're brontosauruses. Being sneaky is not your forte. I could go. I'm a human. We don't trust that you'd not jeopardize the whole plan and use your knife instead of the bomb to try and make a point. I'll be honest. That's exactly what I was about to do. Thank you for confronting me, my friends. You're helping me grow. It's tiring, but what can we do? I guess we're stuck with you. Thanks for helping me grow. So now I gotta sneak back there somehow? Gosh, we cannot get seen with a bomb strapped to our back. There are way too many cops in the courtyard to even think about crossing it. Looks like the best way to the statue is through the back door of the kitchen and the storage room. Yeah! Let's use this bench to reach the dining room. Time to use your spying newspaper. Wait. Can I only use it when it's on... when I'm on a bench? Oh, I get it. Okay. And then we're gonna... wait for him to walk by, get off the bench, and go up the stairs. Yeah, because he's not gonna suspect a thing. Oh my gosh, I got caught. I got hung up on a plant. I thought I was about to get caught. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with that guy, probably. Okay, yeah, you walk there. We're gonna follow. Yes. Yes, you fools. No, I'm a fool. Okay, all right. Hopefully there's no guards now. Okay, just the dishwasher. All right, this is going quite well. Well, it was. Now I got more nonsense. Getting close. We have to cross the guard. I have to go all the way around. Remember, we can hide in the grass while crouching. Right. It's like a play. Very stage-esque music. Almost did bad. Thank goodness these guys aren't very good at guarding and then finding what they think looks suspicious. Oh my gosh, that was really close. I think we're good though. We managed. Get right into the tall grass, it's like we're invisible. That's not a good way. Does that guy move? Okay, I don't think that guy moves. I can't quite tell. I don't think they can hear me when I run. I don't think they have ears that work. Functioning ears. They most certainly have ears, but I don't think they have functioning ears. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, it was fun, and this music got very repetitive. Shoot! There's two cops completely blocking us! Let's find a way to distract them. Is this something I can break? Out of array? What does that mean? Oh, that's what we did. Hey, that was easy, okay. Perfect, okay. But once we set off the bomb, do I have to sneak all the way back out the way I came in? This is it. Drop the bomb and then jump in the water. Okay. Just as I was starting to appreciate this statue. Sorry, Marshall. We're way past this type of consideration. Quick! Right up the butt. It's on. Get covered. Nobody heard the splash? Whoa! What the? All right. What a beautiful sight. Now run! Oh, yeah, we can just go right at the front door. Perfect. Now what? Dinocop! Carmen! You made it! Awesome! I must admit, that bomb was a really cool weapon. Now I just gotta find out which of those cars is mine. Quick, before the cops get back here. My car was over here. Found it. Everybody get in! How's it gonna get out of here? How do you be able to get this car out of the driveway? There are like 6 other parked cars in front. Those other cars are empty. We're 7 in ours. We're heavy as hell. We can crush them. Awesome! Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Yay! Well, how are we gonna report our findings? We did it. We won't spend the rest of our lives in jail. Are we gonna spend it on the run? But we'll spend the rest of our lives in exile. I'll never sleep in my apartment again. I'll never get to sit at my favorite bar and enjoy a beer with my friends. I'll never get to see my cats again. I'll never get to do most of the things that I love. I'll lose everyone I cared for because I was scapegoated by some opportunistic political leeches. That's unfair, man. I'll take care of your cats, Carmen. And when we find a place where you guys can hide safely, maybe I can bring them to you. Let's be realistic. No one in this gang should ever set foot in my apartment. What will happen to your cats? Hopefully they'll escape when the cops barge into my place and make a new life in the streets. I have no clue where I should head. We should ditch this car, like, now. I know how to hotwire vehicles. Let's find a van. Then let's head toward the forest. We have a secret shack there. It's not too far from the borders. We'll find a way to get you through. I'll forge you some new identity papers. I wonder what my new name will be. Is the Dinocop, you'll finally get a real name. Well, at least something cool came out of this mess. I guess, yeah. How would you like to be called? Is this really the end? We're not gonna... Oh, let's wait until I'm done driving before I can talk about this. Just thinking about it makes me dizzy. So we're not gonna get... Jan's not gonna get his comeuppance. Is this a tragedy? Not quite as tragic as I first thought. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there you have it. Damn. So we didn't actually catch any bad guys. That's kind of a sad ending. I wonder if I missed something. Yeah, I genuinely wonder if there are other choices to be made that could have got a better ending. Thank you for playing. You got it. The end. Not as bad as being thrown in jail. But still, sucks. Wow. Interesting game. Interesting indeed. A heck of a lot longer than I thought. But hey, we finished it. Good job, everybody. Cheers all around. I hope you enjoyed the ending to Dinocop. Maybe we'll see you in the next one. Bye.